Did you know that if you live in Victoria, you are now the proud owner of a wind farm? You didn't? Well, first of all, congratulations on the investment. And secondly, you look a bit confused. Let me explain it to you in under 3 minutes. Just before the end of 2025, the Victorian government announced the State Electricity Commission, SEC, will take over development of the Delburn wind farm in Gippsland. It will be the state's first publicly owned wind farm. Located just southwest of the Hazelwood mine site, it is set to begin construction this year and is expected to lead to hundreds of jobs. But what exactly is the State Electricity Commission, and why is it acquiring wind farms? Well, the truth is, it's really a story about what's better, private or publicly owned electrical infrastructure. Let me give you a brief history. The SEC goes all the way back to 1918, and its goal was to coordinate and amalgamate all electrical infrastructure in the state. In the 1920s, this also included coal projects. By the 1970s, the SEC owned the majority of the state's energy system, having acquired a number of projects from companies, municipalities, and the Victorian Railways. It was even involved in the construction of the original Yallourn, Hazelwood, and Loy Yang coal-fired power plants. It was Labor Premier Joan Kirner who began the privatisation of the SEC in 1992 by selling a 51% stake of Loy Yang B power station to Mission Energy. This process was continued by Kirner's Liberal Party successor, Jeff Kennett, who sold off all of the state's publicly owned electrical generation, transmission, and distribution assets. Those in favour of privately owned energy distribution say the competition in the private sector delivers better outcomes and prices for consumers. Fans of publicly owned energy distribution say it's better at delivering low prices because it's not concerned with profit margins and it's more reliable to have everything organised by one body instead of lots of smaller competing ones. In 2022, then Premier Daniel Andrews announced the revival of the SEC as a key election promise, and in October 2024, the Allen government made good on that promise. Today, as the state's ageing fleet of coal-fired power stations are becoming less reliable and more expensive to run, the revived version of the SEC is seeking to promote more renewable energy projects to shore up power generation. Latrobe Valley's Delburn Wind Farm is the third renewables project acquired by the SEC. It also owns the Renewable Energy Park in Horsham, a solar and battery farm, and the Melbourne Renewable Energy Hub, a battery farm near Melton. When the SEC owns these projects, it means they are owned by the state, so essentially by you. The SEC will invest up to $700 million of taxpayers' money into the project, which will consist of 33 wind turbines that will generate 103 megawatts of energy, enough to power roughly 130,000 homes. Works on this project are expected to begin this year and finish in 2028, with 300 full-time jobs during construction. It's hoped that by making these projects publicly owned, Victoria will lower electricity prices for consumers and help the state reach its target of 95% renewable energy generation by 2035.